have to use today. So I have told you earlier also, in naming we use prefix, then we have to use root word, and then we have to use suffix. So we have to come to know today what will be prefixes, how we guess that, or how we select that out of this compound this will be prefix, how we select that which is your root word, and how we select which is your suffix. So root word, I have already told you, these are carbon numbers. Okay, and I have told you to revise that table where you will be coming to know that if carbon number is 1, then we use word myth. If carbon number is 2, then we use word it. Go on up to 10. So I have told you to revise up to only 7, because I feel most of your example which are given in exercise are up to carbon number 7. So one thing is clear, when root word I will find, I will look at the number of carbons. Okay, there is still one point which I have to tell you. So when we'll do example today, I'll let you know about that. Then prefixes, that name of the compound should start with this. So whatever organic compound name you are writing, it will start with the prefix. And prefixes are generally what? Alkyl groups. So generally prefixes are made up of alkyl group. If anybody don't know what are alkyl group, then this already I have told you, from alkane you minus one hydrogen, that will give you corresponding alkyl group. So alkyl group commonly used are this. One is methyl, whose formula is CH3. Another is ethyl, because it is being made from ethane, so its formula will be C2H5. After that, if I come to suffix, suffix means ending words. Whatever compound name you are writing, the name should end with these words. For that, I have given you one table. So if single bond is present, name will end with ANE. If double bond is present, then name will end with ENE. And when triple bond is present, name will end with YNE. These three are commonly in your syllabus, because you have to study further deep studies of these three compounds. After that, if OH is present, Aditi, if OH group is present, name should end with what words? This I have given you for learning also. Those who know the answer, you are always free to raise your hand. Aditi Roy of 10th A. Okay, Neha. Neha of 10th B, can you answer me? If OH group is present, name should end with which letters? Neha of 10th B.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, can you tell me if OH group is present, what word I will be using to end the compound name?
O or L.
OL. Okay, so you generally speak it as OL. Okay, O and L, just, and you can skip, you can simply write OL. Then after this, up to here, okay, you can mute yourself, Neha. So up to here, your compounds are very easy to name, because OH is the commonly example which will be given to you. So if I write here CHO, then name should end with AL, because it is an aldehyde. When I use this C double bond O, this side also alkyl group, this side also alkyl group. Raise your hand what this is called, and name should end with what? R single bond C double bond O. Again, it is joined from both sides with R group. Saksham Verma of 10C. You can answer what is the compound, whether it is of which category, and name should end with what word? Saksham of 10C. You can answer it. Yeah.
It's called ketones.
Okay. It is ketone category, and name should end with which words?
ONE.
Okay, O-N-E. Good, Saksham. You can mute yourself. So these are the category one. I'm not writing since it will take time to write. Last one, which I've told you to learn, is carboxylic acid. So for carboxylic acid, no, many people write oic and forget to write acid. So that is not true. When you are ending a word, oic acid is the full word. So if you miss acid one, then also you will lose your marks. There will be 0 marks for writing that naming. Okay. So these things we have to use, and pattern remains the same. That prefixes you have to write first, root word you have to write second, and suffix should be written third. Now I'm coming to nomenclature directly, which is given on 190 page, structural formula and this and that. So first I'll tell you three things. Okay. So these three things come in question, and if you don't know what is the
Ma'am,
difference, yeah,
it's just halogen or hydrogen.
what, which one?
Ma'am, in these general formulas.
H is hydrogen, halogen is mentioned with X letter. Okay, Vanya?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So first I'm going to tell you three things. There are three things in organic. One is known as structural formula, another is known as your abbreviated formula, and third is known as your carbon structure. Okay. So if I write a compound and I'll give you this, only carbon are being mentioned, there is no bonding shown with hydrogen, then this is known as carbon skeleton. Okay. Now interesting thing is this: 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 carbon are present. For 4 carbon your word is but. Then all are containing, anybody's mic is on, please switch it off. It is creating too much of disturbance in between. Okay. So all are containing single bond. For single bond your ANE is used. I still have to tell you do the naming. So I've just given you a quick example. Okay. So the if I draw in an organic structure only carbon I mentioned, then that structure is known as carbon skeleton. If I do opposite, after this I modify this structure. So this carbon I'll write little far because now I will be mentioning hydrogen also. So this carbon already have one bond, each carbon has to make 4. So here how many hydrogen will be attached? 3. Okay. Here this carbon, one bond is this, one bond is this, 2 it has to make. So it will be bonded with 2 hydrogen. This carbon also, one bond is on right side, one is on left side. So 2 are already formed. How many more this need 2? So again it will be attached with 2 hydrogen. This is a terminal carbon. I hope you remember what is a terminal carbon. Ending carbon, starting or ending carbon. This is already making one bond. How many more it has to make? 3. So I will attach it to 3 hydrogen. Now when I write this kind of structure, there is no bond formation shown with hydrogen and carbon. I have simply mentioned H3, H2, H2 and H3. I have not mentioned it like this. Okay. So if I have not mentioned it like this and it is a simple chain, then this structure is known as condensed or abbreviated structure. And many people, now structure is similar to this. This is also butane, this is also butane, but here only carbon I have mentioned, so structure name is carbon skeleton. Here I have mentioned hydrogen, so structure name abbreviated structure. Third one is structural formula of a compound. Now I will open up this structure. Okay. And out of 3 representation, you have to use the third one because you are studying organic for the first time. It is easy to read and to know that in open structure, how many hydrogen will be incorporated, what is given or what is not given to you. After that, I'll be writing now third category of structure, that is your structural formula. So in structure formula, you will be opening this structure. So I'll mention this 4 carbon again. Now this is having 3 hydrogen. So one I will attach on this side, another I will attach on this side, another I will attach on this side. Now if you count in second structure also, number of hydrogen are 3. In this structure also, for carbon number 1, number of hydrogen are 1, 2 and 3. But rather than writing in condensed form, means only showing it 3 hydrogen, I have opened the structure. So when you write all the hydrogen, all the bonded elements like this, showing the bonding, then that is known as structural formula. For this carbon, 2 bond are already being formed. 2 hydrogen I have to attach. So I will attach one here and I will attach one here. Don't attach any hydrogen on this side, because in organic, carbon and carbon are joining itself, then only it becomes organic compound. So it is a self-linking property which is also being shown here. Okay. After that, carbon number 3, again it will require 2 hydrogen, and this is terminal. So by the time if you revise organic compounds, you know that terminal carbon always have 3 hydrogen in them. Now if I count, valency of each carbon is complete. Valency of each carbon is 4. So saying that valency is complete, each carbon is forming 4 bond. So I have opened this similar structure into this. This structure is known as now structural formula. Okay. Now interesting part is this. In paper they can ask you, write carbon skeleton structure, write abbreviated structure, or write structure formula. If you switch any of the structure, let's say they have asked you abbreviated structure and you draw this, your marks is 0. So specifically you need to understand that there is a slight difference. All are same molecule. All are, this is also butane. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon are there. So for 4 carbon word is but. All are having single bond. So for single bond, it is ANE word that we have to use. Any problem in this example? Okay, then nobody is spoken. I'll consider it as a no. Okay. Now coming to the actual nomenclature. So first rule that we have to follow is selection of a carbon chain. So you can tick it in page number 190 on right. There is a heading given rules for nomenclature. So first rule is this: you have to select a carbon chain. Okay. Now from my side, what hint I can give you is that in a compound you have to select a carbon chain which is longest. Okay. So I'll give you 2 example and then I'll justify how it is so. So I'll draw this. So I am mentioning 5 carbon. Done. There is also a compound. 4 carbons are like this and 5th carbon is like this. Then there is also a compound. So all are having 5 carbon. So this is a random example which I am giving you for your explanation only. This is also having 5 carbon. This is also having 5 carbon. Then 4 in this way. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is also having 5 carbon. Okay. So we are going to understand what is first rule, that select longest carbon chain. Now question is to you, when I'm saying first thing which I have to do is select the longest carbon chain, what I'm trying to find? Am I trying to find prefix? Am I trying to find root word? Or am I trying to find suffix in this rule? Okay, only Utkarsh has raised hand. Quickly, I needed to see other people who don't react what is going on in our class. Siddhak, if you are attending the class, which I doubt you attend very less classes, can you tell me what I'm trying to find here? Siddhak of 10th C. Is it a root word that you will get after applying this rule, or suffix or prefix? Sejal of 10th C. You can answer this.
Ma'am, root word.
Okay, good. So that is why I have told you earlier that it will be telling you the root word. So why root word? Because already I have told you that carbon chain is only impacting what root word will come. Okay. Now about the interesting part, how your compounds can vary. So first one is easy. You have to select the longest chain, and longest chain is this. And we do number it in naming also. Okay. So you can mention it as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So in this compound, my longest chain is how much carbon containing? 5 carbon containing. Now Some of you can do opposite also. Some of you can also say, why start 1 from here? You can start from here. That is also correct in this naming. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So either you move from left to right, then also maximum number you got of carbon is 5. If you have moved from right to left, then also maximum carbon you got is of 5. Okay. Now one thing which you cannot do, you cannot jump from this carbon to this carbon. So if anybody is thinking creatively na, that I will mention this one and mention this carbon as 2, that will be wrong. So one thing which I come to know, or which you will come to know after doing this numbering, that there should be carbon carbon continuation of bond. Okay, you cannot jump from one carbon to the third carbon or the fifth carbon. It should be in continuity. So both numbering are correct. Either you move from right to left, because number of the maximum number you have got of carbon is 5. Here also 1 to 5 it is a correct, because carbon number is 5. So either you move anyway, you will get maximum number of carbon, that will be 5. So I got the root word for 5. Root word will be pent. So this is one part of this part is done. We are still working on first rule. Okay, how varying on the compound different naming can change. Come to the second example. I'll mention it as second. Now here you can move 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can move downside. No problem in that. Why? This is also continuation of bond. I never told you that bond should be straight line. It can be branched. This carbon, if it is down, you have to count that. If this carbon I mentioned upside, है ना? If I just say this carbon was mentioned this way, then also it is 4 and then also it is 5. Why? You have to see only continuation of bond. That okay, continuation of bond is coming, single bond are going on. So I'll mention as previously, this is 4 and this is 5. Then also it is also true, you move from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this numbering is also correct. Okay. Now after this also you cannot do this, that let's say this is number 1 and this is number 2 and this is number 3. No, you cannot start numbering from in between. And second rule, you cannot jump through carbons. You cannot skip one carbon and as you wish that I will mention this carbon as 2 and 3. You cannot do that. So there is no problem whether carbon is written downside or upside. See these lines. This is continuation of bonds which I am ticking. So if this is continuing, you can keep on numbering them. Here also either you choose this way, either you choose opposite way. Your carbon number is 5. So for this also your root word become pent. Okay. Come to third example. Here generally people get confused. Now here see the variation. How many types of numbering you can do. And depending on individual, you can do different numbering. But according to the rule, we all has to reach to same answer. So one numbering I'll do straight. 1, 2, 3 and 4. One numbering was this. Then some of you can do this. 1, 2 and 3. Okay. Now here, just understand, when I moved in this line, then this is an extra group. So it does not comes under longest chain. It does not comes under my longest chain which I was numbering. Why? If I have to move here now, then from here I cannot to here. Now it is 4. I cannot jump to this carbon. So I have to leave this carbon. It is out of my line now. Okay. So for this, these extra group, I will tell you later what these extra group is called. It is related to prefixes now. Okay. So first numbering, many people will do this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then many people will do opposite also. Let's say this is carbon number 1. This is 2, 3 and 4. Some of you can do this also. This is carbon number 1. This is carbon number 2 and this is carbon number 3. So your 3 will finish here. From this carbon, you cannot jump to this carbon and this carbon. Okay. Now just see, I can do opposite also. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3 and this is also 4. So I'm just circling it so that this is one type of numbering. I'm just mentioning double line. So this is one numbering, and these two, I think now it is understandable to all. One is from left to right and another is from right to left. Now same compound, different variation I have given. So I have completed all the scope how you will start doing the numbering. One is this 1 2 3 4, other is 1 2 3 4, then third is 1 2 3. From here I cannot jump it to here, so if I select this numbering 1 2 3, then these two will become my extra group. Okay, another numbering 1 2 3 and 4. Now look at here, with this pattern I have got carbon number 3, 1 2 and 3. With other three pattern, whether I use this way, either I move this way, or either 1 2 3 and 4, I have got carbon number 4. Now rule applies here. You have to select a chain which is longest. So out of carbon number 3 and carbon number 4, this is the longest chain. So I already know the answer. This 1 2 3 is wrong. I cannot select it. And if you think now, if somebody is thinking I will just do it in one go and I will come to know this has to be selected as carbon chain, no. When you start doing the naming, you have to find different probability, different variation how numbering can be done. So you have to do this practically in rough work also. Then afterwards you have to select out of these which is the longest, that will become my root word, and that chain out of these two, this is the longest one. So this is also known as, in some book it is written as principal chain. So principal chain means the main chain which is containing the carbon or the longest carbon. Now to just avoid your confusion, I'll rub this numbering. Okay, I hope I'm clear why this numbering is not chosen, this 1 2 and 3, because it is giving me a short naming, short carbon chain. I wanted to get a long. Now if all three variation, all three way I am getting carbon number 4, then any way it is correct. If some of you want to do numbering 1 2 3 4, then if this is left to right, then this will become extra group for this type. 1 2 3 4 right to left, then also it becomes an extra group. If I do 1 2 3 and 4, then this becomes extra group. Okay, so any problem in this particular example? Other two I think are very simple for you for understanding. Anybody has to ask this, why is not that, and why out of these three anyone can be your answer, whether you choose this as longest chain, this as principal chain, this as principal chain. Your number of carbon is 4, so for carbon number 4 root word is but. So either you move this way, you will get but. Either you move 1 to 4, you will get but. Either you move 1 to 4, then also you will be getting root word but. Anybody has any doubt in this particular example? Okay, then I'll give you example for your writing. Okay, I'll just write on the board and you have to only tell me what will be the longest chain. Means either it will be 5 carbon, 4 carbon, and it is first question from your exercise. And interesting is this, for your benefit or for my benefit, no answer of IUPAC namings are given. So I'll write here compound CH3, CH3. Here also it is CH3, and here also it is CH3. You needed to find root word for this. Root word for this compound. Right now you can forget hydrogen, only concentrate on numbering. How you will number it, and you have to tell me the root word for this. All of you have to do it in a rough notebook. If I tell you to switch on video and I find you are chilling there at home, in bed and in Rajai, then you will be out of this meeting. Quickly number it up. I needed to get an answer from Sarthak 10th A and your best friend Vastav Mahant of 10th B. Both of you. Quickly do it and let me know. And you have to explain me also how I've reached to that conclusion. Yeah, who is this? Vastav?
Vastav, I'm not able to see what is written on the board.
Okay, so do one thing now, Vastav. In page number 194, okay, in page number 194, A part question. First question you
Yes,
have to
ma'am.
tell me root word. Okay, you can use the book. A part it is I have written. Tell me the root word. Take your time, 2 minutes if you need it so, and let me know what will be the root word. Anybody who has a doubt, you can ask right now. This is not a topic that you will keep on waiting and then I will ask after 10-15 days. If you won't study these rules simultaneously, IPSC naming will never come to you. Never. It will be a very difficult topic otherwise.
It will be myth or pent.
Myth or pent, Vanya? Okay, so I am writing Vanya's option here. So since I have to, Vanya has told either it should be myth or either it should be pent.
No, ma'am, I'm asking it will be myth or pent.
I am not going to tell you right now. I needed to get an answer from Vastav and Sarthak. Na? Then I let you know. Those who have raised a hand, anybody would like to speak? What word it will come? Root word for a compound. Okay,
Prop.
one by one. I
Ma'am,
think
prop.
Propping.
prop. Okay.
Ma'am, prop.
Okay, so okay, so majority of you are saying it is prop. Okay, so Vastav, just quickly do it and confirm it. We are waiting for you. Otherwise, those who have done this now and feel that you are confident, you can go on at least whatever example are given in 12A exercise. You can find the root word in that. Simpler example. Up to second example you can do. Third also you can do. But in third, I have to tell you a rule. Vastav, is it done? This much of time in selecting a root word only. Yeah, who's this?
Ma'am, can you tell this again how to do? I was late in class.
Ma'am, it's it.
Abhishek, mute yourself. I'll come back to you. Yeah, Vastav. Abhishek, if you needed to answer na, just number these carbon and you have to reach up to longest carbon chain. Longest carbon means you have to find by which numbering you will get the maximum carbon in a single chain. And what kind of late you are? Half an hour late.
No, I
Vastav,
was
is it
19 minutes late.
okay? So in 19 minutes, I have not started that topic. Keep on sleeping there, Anna. As if snowfall is going on. Abhishek is sleeping there 19 minutes late.
Ma'am,
Just
electricity
go
was.
through it. Okay, okay. So already I am recording it now. If still there will be a confusion, just do it. Okay. Otherwise, it will be wasting of other people time also. Vastav, can I get answer today?
Ma'am, wait a minute. Just wait a minute. I'm doing.
Okay. So for other people, if I'll tell you that, okay, Vastav, leave it. Just I don't have this much of time, and then I'm just trusting you that you are doing it and you will get to correct answer. So answer was prop. Okay, correct answer. Majority of you have reached up to correct answer. So I'll just explain it how. Since Vanya was asking myth or pent, it will be. I have told you this. You have to select the chain. That means you have to work yourself and you have to number these carbon. It does not mean that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon are present, so it will be pent or it will be myth. That I have never told you. Okay, so if anybody is thinking now, looking at a compound, I will come to know that looking in this compound does not work, or in this concept looking at compound will not work. So what you have to do, number it, and all the variation you have to see. You never know by which variation you will get the maximum number. So many of you, I hope, have done this. 1, 2 and 3. Whoever mic is on, please switch it off. Check it whether you are mute or not. Okay, after that, 1, 2, 3, you will get 3 as a number. If I start from upside, 1, 2 and 3, then also I'm getting carbon number 3. If anybody is thinking I will do the opposite way, then also it is okay. 1, 2 and 3. Done. Now I can do this way also. 1, 2 3. So I have seen all the variation, and by all the variation your carbon number is coming 3. Now you are free. If 4 variation are there and all 4 variation are giving you carbon number 3, then you can choose anyone as your principal chain. And for your hint na, whatever you choose as principal chain, you can mark it like this. So in paper also it will be with visible eyes, you will be easy to say that this is my principal chain. These which are not coming in this chain are the extra group. Okay, so when you easy your work, when you want to simplify something, you can mark your principal chain like this. Some of you will have selected principal chain this, which I mentioned with the black marker. Then these two are not coming in change, they become your extra group. Okay, so for carbon number 3, your word is prop. That is why root word many of you have got it as prop. Okay, one rule is done. Now variation in this rule I have to tell you. This is because simpler example that you have to select this. Now how variation can come. Okay, so first rule is this: you can try various example to find various things. I am going to write on page number 191 first example given on right. So here they have given, let me count, 7 carbon, 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 carbon, and at carbon number 3 they have given CH3. So this is a variation of same rule, but due to one thing it has been changed now. Okay, so now if I start the numbering, easy way is this: 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. So by this means I have got how many carbon? 7 carbon. If my screen is not visible, I'll repeat again. Page number 191, on left your first example, which is given with 7 carbon, that one I'm discussing. This, if I do the opposite, since I've told you you need to get maximum carbon in a chain, I can do opposite also. So second numbering I can do opposite, right to left: 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Third thing which I can do, which is this I can mention as 1, this I can mention as 2. So I'm circling these which are of same kind of numbering. From here I can move to this side, from here I can move to this side. So 2, this will be 3, this will be 4, this will be 5 and this will be 6. Also this is 1, this is 2, this is 3 and this is 4. Okay, so you have to keep in mind whenever you are numbering, continuation of bond will be on one side. You cannot jump from this carbon to this carbon. Now I have got 3 things. By 2 method I have got carbon number 7. By one method I have got carbon number 4, and there is another alignment or the numbering by which I have got carbon number 6. So out of these 3, I already know that your principal chain will be containing carbon number 7. That was the meaning of writing that rule, that you have to select carbon chain which is having maximum carbon or is having the maximum number of carbon or the in longest chain. So I'll just rub this now. Okay, now I'm going to tell you, out of this 2, out of these 2 means the straight one. Okay, one is this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, other is opposite 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So this ultimately becomes your extra group which is assigned above. Now I don't say, I'll say this one is correct, which you have written left to right, that is correct, and upside which is from right to left, that is wrong. Okay, I'll repeat this again. Both are giving you 7 carbon number, that is true, but out of these 2, the left to right version is correct and right to left version is wrong. Why this is so? There is a rule: if extra group is present, so I'm just shortening it up, just speaking in longer version and writing in short. So if extra group is present, it should get lowest number. Okay, so I'll explain it with the example now. Now in compound, your extra group is CH3, so I'll mention it as EG. It is an extra group. So according to this rule, your extra group which is attached to a carbon, that should get the less number. है ना? So if I'm moving from 1 to 7, here number, the carbon which it has got is carbon number 3. So if I do this numbering, carbon number 3 is having an extra group. I'll repeat this. From left to right, when I've done the numbering, carbon number 3 is having an extra group. Okay, so by left to right, carbon number 3 will have extra group. If I do opposite, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If I do right to left, then carbon number 5 is having an extra group. So if I'll do right to left numbering, then your carbon number 5 will have extra group. And according to the rule, if any carbon is containing extra group, then it should get the lowest number out of the two. So out of 5 and 3, 3 is lowest number. So left to right representation is correct and right to left is wrong. Any doubt in this part? Any doubt that why we have selected carbon number 7 only and why it is extra group which is present in 5 and 3 and we have selected only carbon number 3? So if I compile this now, this is containing carbon number 7. So your root word is hept. For 7, root word is hept. But this carbon number or this extra groups makes the prefix. Okay, so from here I'll compile two things today. That one, longest chain give you root number, and that carbon or the extra group which is present, that gives you prefix. Okay, now to understand this, you can try your example number 2. Example number, sorry, not example number 2, exercise question number 2, 194. 194, and tell me what will be the correct numbering. Here you will find an extra group. First try all the probability that how we can number it. Okay, Shashwat has already done. Shashwat, wait a minute. I'll come back to you to ask that what answer did you get. Second part you have to do 194 CH2. So you have to tell me what will be the actual numbering, how many carbon atom, and you have to tell me two things. What will be the root word and extra group at what carbon will be present. Shashwat, if you have done it, you can answer it.
Ma'am, 2-methyl butane.
I didn't want to know the name. It is okay. You already know. I just wanted to know what will be the root word and what will be the extra group at what carbon it will be present. Only tell me that. It is good you done the
Ma'am,
name.
root is bute. Ma'am, root word is
Okay.
bute.
And extra group is present
And
at what carbon?
extra group will be present at second carbon.
Okay. Just mute yourself. So this is other people who are solving this. You have to confirm it that Shashwat has done correct. You have to confirm it. I'm not telling you the answer, just you have to confirm it that it is correct. It is bute and it is 2. Adya, you can answer this.
Ma'am, it is correct. Ma'am, it's bute and the root. Ma'am, and it is present at the carbon atom 2.
Okay. Okay. So I'll just make sure it is correct. Otherwise, many has raised hand. So it will be butane 2. I'll just show you how it is so. So one numbering is this 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here extra group is present and carbon number 2. If I do opposite, then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Extra group is present at carbon number 3. So I have to give preference to this. Also, I can do this way. So if I'll rub this one, the opposite one, I have the other version of numbering 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then also extra group is coming at carbon number 3. So out of all these, this will be your correct. So carbon number 2 will be having this extra group and 4 carbon are coming in this chain. So this will be your principal chain and name will be bute. Now one question is to you. This extra group I have already told you that this will be prefix. Can you tell me this CH3 will be written as what? What name I will use to write this? Raise your hand so can Aryan, you can answer this. Aryan of 10th B, Aryan Thakur.
Methyl.
Okay, so for that it will be methyl. So okay, you can mute yourself, and I'll just compile the things which we have done today. So we have started with only one rule, that how to select a longest chain, and at the end we also reach that extra group are responsible for giving you prefixes, and prefixes by looking at the formula you will write. If here I will write C2H5, then prefix name will become ethyl. If it is already written CH3, so your this name will be methyl. Now I'll just quickly tell you how to incorporate these two things in your naming. Okay, so I'm going to do one example only. First question of your exercise, just for your idea. If you don't understand, don't worry, we have to still continue with the studying of rules. So I have told you two things today. When you come on Saturday, you have to revise this. Okay, and there are various examples. Try only numbering the carbon and try only finding the prefixes. I'm going to tell you answer for A part. So I'm just compiling this two things into a name. Okay, so I'll write it as 1, 2, 3, marking it in a bracket. So I come to know this is my principal chain. So above CH3 and below CH3 becomes my group. This is my principal chain. This becomes my group. Now how to name it, just understand it. This group is also present at carbon number 2. This group is also present at carbon number 2. So 2, 2. I still have to teach this, okay? So don't worry if you don't understand it by one go. So what I have done, this extra group is also attached to carbon number 2. This is also extra group, not coming in main chain. This is also attached to carbon number 2. So in organic naming, first we mention the position of extra group. Why extra group? Because pattern is this. You have to write prefix, then root word, and then you have to write suffix. So to write prefix, you have to tell position also. So if two position you have to mention, then you use comma. So if you don't mention comma here, then naming is also wrong. Then put an hyphen. Now two group are similar. This is also methyl. This is also methyl. So I will not write methyl and methyl. I will use a word di. So di means both are similar group but two in number. Okay. So both are two in number 2 and group is methyl. So this is about your prefixes. 2, 2 is this is also at 2, this is also at 2. Hyphen di means two groups are present. Two groups are of what? They are of methyl. So this is your prefix part. Then root word. So 1, 2, 3. 3 carbon are there. So root word will be prop. Done. Now ending name. Suffix should be all are having single bond. So suffix will be ANE. So this prop is your root word and ANE is your suffix. I'll repeat this quickly. So this I still have to tell you. It will come afterwards in rule. So 2, 2 is position of your extra group. 2, 2, one group is also at carbon number 2, another is also at carbon number 2. Di means two groups are there and two are similar, so it is dimethyl. Prop, main chain contain carbon number 3, so root word is 3. ANE because all the bonding is single bond. Then I'll go to second question. Okay, since you have done numbering for that also. So second question is this: CH3, CH, CH2 and CH3. Here it is given CH3. So how you told me? 1, 2, 3 and 4. This becomes an extra group. Okay. So first I have to write prefix. To write prefix, first I have to write at what position extra group is joined. So it is at carbon number 2. So I'll write here 2. Now it is only one extra group. So I don't have to put comma and all other thing. I will simply put an hyphen. Now at 2 position, what prefix is present? CH3. CH3 is what? CH3 is methyl, as Aryan has told. So I will write here methyl. So it is my prefix part. Okay, 2-methyl. It is telling you what? That methyl is an extra group attached at carbon number 2. Now about the root word. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for root word will be but. Again, all our single bonds or names should end with ANE. Now one interesting thing. Here all should be small letter. You have to work very hard to remember this. Hyphen is not present, answer is wrong. Any of this is capital, answer is wrong. There should be no space in between also. You cannot write this here methyl and then you keep on writing here butane. For 10th it is okay. I feel that you do get marks for writing it in 10, but try to write it in a single stretch. So it is one word only. So when you write, it will be in continuation when you are writing it. Okay. So any problem in first and second question? You can ask it. Otherwise, I have to tell you this much today. On Saturday, when you will come, I'll tell you little modification using functional group, means numbering, how it can vary, how it has changed with extra group, how it will change. On Saturday, what we have to do, how numbering can change when double group and triple bonds are present. So we have to learn that. Also we have to learn if functional group are present, if OH is present, CHO present, then what will have to happen to number and numbering of carbon, and what will happen to type of names that I have to write. So there is one word will be missing and another word you have to enter. So you have to work on that way. Okay. So other than that, by Saturday only practice, try numbering different carbon. So you will come to know different various example. You can use internet for that matter also. And after that, second thing which you have to do, try naming them. At least you can get the root word. At least you can try to find an prefixes. So extra group are prefixes. Right now, if you haven't remembered all, you can always use the help of a table, that methyl, butyl and all other one. So I'll be finishing lecture up to here. Just wait, don't go. I'll let me just download the attendance. Okay, and one more thing, I just remind you, I don't know whether all are doing it or not. So for class teacher to take attendance, you have to join it through Mount Carmel School app. Okay, so I am downloading attendance, that is for my personal use. Sometime I give it to your class teacher, otherwise that is for my personal information. For teacher to take attendance, don't waste your attendance there. So if by chance you are not able to join through Mount Carmel School app, at least inform your class teacher that I have joined through Teams app, and then you can get the attendance there. Okay, it is done. So I'll be leaving your class with this. Thank you for joining, and next day also come with the revision. Otherwise it will be very difficult for you to understand next rule. So by this week, moving, walking, sleeping, just remember these rules again and again. Again repeating, don't do this. By looking, you won't get it correct. So you have to practice it. Then only IUPAC naming will be easy. Thank you everyone. Have a good day. Okay, those who have nothing to ask, they can leave the class. Anybody has any doubt, you can ask it now.
Ma'am, where we are getting these recorded videos?
In chat history. So today's meeting is this one. You will get the title in chemistry, this meeting. When you click on chat history, there will be saved videos.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.